And we're back. This is the first week of April, April Fool's Day. Well, I guess when this is going to be viewed, it will be April 2nd. But this is, the first week of April. Brian just has come back from Portland, Oregon. No, Seattle. Sorry, I associate it with Portland. But he's come back from Emerald City, so he's all comic booked. You excited about comic books now?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm really, really tired, but...
And Mara's all jazzed up for comics, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
always.
Then we'll let you go ahead and get started with the independent books.
First up is Mark Millar's Starlight, issue 2. And in this issue, little alien boy from the planet that our main character saved has come back to ask him for help. And he's like, I'm 60-something years old. I can't go around fighting space battles. So, kind of see where that's going to go. From Dark Horse, we have Veil #2, and this is Greg Rucka's new series. And it's been an interesting first issue. I'm excited to see where they're going to be taking the series from here on out. We have from Dynamite, Red Sonja #8. She's still on her mission to collect the connoisseurs of fine arts, and in this issue, it features the Beast Master.
The Beastmaster?
Well, not
No, that would be sweet.
That would be awesome.
a master
He's got
of...
like little ferrets and a freaking tiger and shit.
That's it's an oddly modern knife that Red Sonja has in her mouth there.
Yeah, well, anyway.
No, sorry.
Some ethical issues in this comic as well. It's kind of interesting.
Whether or not they kill the Beastmaster.
Don't kill the Beastmaster.
Yeah. Like you could.
Rachel Rising #24, which every issue in this series gets creepier and creepier, and this one with 97 hanging corpses from the sky is probably like one of the scariest images I've seen in a comic book in a while.
Spoiler.
It's like on the first page.
Oh, never mind.
From Image, we have Apocalypse Owl issue 3, and I don't know if you've been picking up, but these issues are a little bit thicker than most, so you're getting a lot of comic for however much money that this is supposed to be. Doesn't even tell you. $2.99. A lot of comic for $2.99. Black Science #5, also from Image. The team is still trying to get back to Earth. Their pillar is gone. There's some weird other parallel universe people coming in trying to steal the kids. It's awesome and it's weird, so read it. And then finally, Pretty Deadly #5. This is the end of the first arc, and this is the kind of a big showdown between Jenny and Death, and kind of sets the tone for where the book's going to be going from here on out. And they're taking a little bit of a break after this one, so they say a few months, so maybe 2 or 3.
Okay. Well, the first trade should be coming out pretty soon, right?
Right.
I guess the same with Black Science.
Well, I don't know if this one.
I assume 5 issues. That's probably around close.
Should
Yeah.
probably be 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't
The first one was longer than normal issue, I think.
Yeah, but they didn't make any mention that they're taking a break anyway.
Oh. No, I would say that the trade's probably coming out. I don't think they're just going to take a break or anything.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, that's pretty much it for Independence, except for the 10,000 other books that we didn't talk about.
Angel and Faith #1.
Yeah, Angel and Faith #1.
And
God is Dead #10. I can't believe, what is this?
Jonathan Hickman's not writing it.
Okay, I'm about to say, Hickman's name on the book.
Does he have
I've
like
seen
a
pretty
created by?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a series. Like
Jonathan Hickman's guys.
Yeah.
well, you ready to go over to DC? Go over
Yeah.
to Cali?
Shockingly, there's a lot less DC than there are Independence.
Yeah.
We'll start with Earth 2, what is this, 22. Looks like Alan Scott is coming back after being smashed in the face by evil Superman.
Cool.
Yeah, he is Green Lantern. And that's all for your new 52s. Next, move on to Vertigo. Fairest. I think this might be the wrap-up for the Cinderellas. No,
I feel like we've been
one
on it
more.
for a while.
Who did the art? I like that.
Sean McManus.
I like that.
Yeah, one more issue of the Cinderella story. I got, if you're paying attention to the internet, I'm sure they've already said it, but the big scoop from FablesCon is that, from Seattle, the FablesCon panel, is that Mark Buckingham's going to write the last arc of Fairest.
There's a last arc of Fairest.
It's going to be about all the animals on on the farm.
I didn't know they were canceling Ferris as well.
Well, yeah. Why
I
would
thought
they
maybe you might keep going. I was hoping the other people would come in and write it.
No.
That makes me so sad.
And then last up, is this the last issue of Trillium?
It is.
It is,
yeah. So, the inner time love story thingy-bobber is
We
ending right there.
Flip the comic upside down.
Yeah,
and
you gotta
whatnot.
turn the comic all around. I wonder if
Again.
they're gonna do that in the
Today,
collection.
Jeff Lemire tweeted
Oh,
that
thank-
Trillium was all a dream.
It's cute.
No, there's one page at least that's flipped.
Okay. Alright. Well, I still have to do a whole list.
He's consistent.
And there you go. There's Vertigo for you in DC.
Cool. Well, let's talk about Marvel. Go over to New York. Talk about our boys over at Marvel. I'm not going to talk about this comic because I have not read Captain America, and I don't think Reminder's still writing. Oh, he does.
Yeah,
Never
he
mind.
does.
Reminder writes it. But I will say this: it's interesting that I'm pretty sure. I think Falcon shows up, but I don't think Cap does anything to do with the Winter Soldier or anything associated with that movie.
That's an annoying banner.
But
Yeah.
but luckily though,
It's
they
all on
only
Captain
put it
America.
on Captain America,
Mhm.
so I have no problem with that. You don't see they do advertise it on the covers, but
Like they've been doing.
but a little bitty logo, so it's not all in your face. I got number 2, Magneto, written by Colin Bunn, excellent Chris Samnee cover. So Magneto, I haven't read issue 1. Magneto is starting his new awesome.
Magneto's
With
pissed and he's
Magneto there.
smashing humans in the face.
Cool.
Finally.
Right on. This is kind of interesting. A parental advisory sticker on your comic. No space for Captain whatsoever. Don't worry, we got the back. But we got Moon Knight number 2. Great comic, art by Declan Shalvey. Is it Shavley? I can't remember.
Shalvey, I would assume. I don't know.
Warren Ellis, and I dig the new look for Moonlight.
I could have asked him, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Well, they're changing his costume like every issue, I think.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Because he
Okay.
had the formal one in the first one, now he's got that more black one in that one.
Sweet, good, because I was lying. I hate that stupid like suit and tie. Fedora, hipster Moon Knight. Issue 1 of Inhumanity.
Inhuman. dude,
I don't.
Inhumanity. Come on.
Charles Soule's
Don't
writing
be a
it.
fool.
I don't know. I guess there's a new Inhuman. It should be cool. Charles Soule's a good writer, and I would talk about Charles Soule in another book, but that might be a pick of the week. But no, it's this has been a comic that has gone back and forth, and it was once Inhumanity with Fraction, and
No, it wasn't.
how did it work?
It was always going to be Inhuman, but Fraction was going to write it,
Okay.
and Joe Mad was always going to draw it.
So what was the thing with Karnak?
Garnet killed himself?
Yeah, what comic was that?
That was Inhumanity. But that was always Inhumanity and was separate from this.
Oh, alright. Comics.
It's real difficult. One of them has an ITY at the end of it.
But hey, man, I didn't know if that was going to be the series or not.
No, it was never meant to be the series. There was the 2 one-shots, and then that was going to be the series.
Well, you want to talk about a series? You got issue 5 of Black Widow, art by Phil Noto, and it's definitely one of the prettier books because once again, Phil Noto is awesome. And does Jordi Belair do the
I think
colors?
Noto actually colors it himself.
Does
yeah,
he?
he does.
Yeah, it
Does
does. Okay, cool. Right on.
And it's a good series, too.
That's a good book.
Yeah. And finally, Guardians of the Galaxy Prelude. Those of you that are excited about the movie coming out.
So everybody?
Yep. If you wanted to know more about Nebula, well, here you go, boys and girls. There's plenty about Nebula in here. Who wrote this? I don't even know who's
That's
working on
Abnett
this.
and Lanning, so that's actually pretty cool.
Okay. Well, there you go, kids.
Brian is the creators of the modern Guardians of the Galaxy.
I hear someone talking, but I don't know who it is. So, are we done with Marvel?
Yeah, well,
Other than picks of the week?
there's a cool thing at the end of this comic called Soldier Up, and it's got a sweet little robot
Dude.
Captain
You
America.
We're not
realize
talking
you
about
just
ads.
held the last page of the comic book up to the camera, right?
Yeah, you did.
Whatever, Bleeding Cool.
Hey, I was trying to.
Dan Slott's going to be all over us, dude.
I was trying to advertise something else.
Don't show ads.
They're so good.
Stop showing ads.
All right.
Okay. My pick of the week is She-Hulk number 3. We get some Doctor Doom action in this one as her client is related to him. So still keeping up that fun atmosphere of the series so far, and it's a good time to jump on with it.
Patsy Walker.
That's definitely in the last issue.
Sure.
Yep. Is all of our picks Marvel again?
Yep.
All right. My pick of the week is an OGN, original graphic novel, written by your boys Mark Waid and James Robinson. Art by, I'm not familiar with these guys.
Gabriel Dell'Otto did Secret War with Bendis.
Okay, cool. And Werthner,
I don't know who that is.
colorist, maybe inker. I'm not sure, but still should be good. It's Peter finds out, dun dun dun, that he has a long lost sister. That's still the premise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theoretically, this is the first Peter Parker story after Superior Spider-Man, too, because I know it's supposed to be in continuity. It might be before Superior Spider-Man, but I know it's Peter. It's not Doc Ock.
Cool. Well, there you go, boys and girls. Get that book wrapped in plastic and read on some Spider-Man. And it's Mark Waid, so that's why it's going to be exciting.
And James Robinson, dude.
Yeah, James Robinson. Don't want to undersell that.
And then speaking of Spider-Man, my pick of the week is Ultimate Spider-Man 200 with its 2 covers. They all form this one Spider-Man. This is the 2-year anniversary, well, in the comic books. I don't know if it exactly is in real life, but the 2-year anniversary of Peter dying. And so all of his friends and Miles and Genki get together and just hang out and talk about, it's basically the idea is what would Peter be like 10 years from now if he had lived. And pinups by everybody who's worked on the book before. So it's a nice wrap-up of the original run of Spider-Man right before we start the new Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man #1.
I'm going to do it, even though you hate it. Comixology right now has every issue of Ultimate Spider-Man on sale for $1 each. So if you want to catch up and spend a
$200.
whole bunch of money,
I think they're 50 cents each.
no.
I thought I saw that you could get the whole series for 100.
Really?
I thought so.
They do that sometimes every
Yeah,
once in
they
a while.
package it together.
Yeah. And then they did that like Walking Dead. You get the first 100 issues of Walking Dead last week for $75, which, you know, it's not a bad deal if you really want it and you're into digital comics. Well, there you go, boys and girls. I guess that's it. TJ, do you have a pick of the week? Get your hand off my shoulder.
Yeah, I'll have a pick of the week.
Just losing viewers all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I did my best to ignore him for you.
Batman Detective Comics, issue number 30. It's the introduction of Francis Manapul and Brian Buccellato to the Detective Comics universe. And you know, the writing might not be great, I don't know, but it's super pretty. It's super pretty. So, yeah, I mean, if you can see that, check that out.
I wanna show this ad advertisement, but
No.
it shows the last page.
Don't
of the
show
comic.
any ads. Don't show
So
any
I'm not
ads.
going to. That one was at least for a book. I like Buccellato art.
He's not the artist.
Francis Manapul's the artist.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Buccellato, however you say his name, he's the colorist and writer.
Didn't he work on Flash?
Yeah, he was
Okay.
the writer and or colorist.
So he's a colorist. Okay.
And they
Never
did a
mind.
great-
I like that other
They
guy
did a
from
team.
Flash.
They
That's
did a
Francis
great
Manapul.
job on
I mean,
the
this
art.
is the exact
Flash.
this is the exact team from
Oh.
from Flash, dude. They moved from Flash to Detective.
This should be good.
Yeah.
Maybe
Art-wise.
Art-wise, at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know, man. It's been a long day. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end this long day. Brian, let's tell the kids where they can pick up their comics.
We're Conway Comics, 255 Harris Road, right behind good old UCA.
That's right, the good old UCA, boys and girls. Well, from nerdspan.com, I'm Matt Wood,
I'm Mara Wood.
And I'm Brian Keown.
and we will see you next week. Get your hand off of me. Thank you. Bye.
Stressed out, Matt?
Yes.
Why are you stressed out?
I have to give a presentation in a minute.